Hi and welcome sa channel. Today unbox natin tong AFAX GTX 750 Ti. So I got this from Colinx sa Lazada for 6,100 pesos. With vouchers pumatak na sa 5,700 pesos yung binayaran ko. Initially chinat ko yung Colinx kung yung GT730 na 4GB nila GDDR5, which they promptly and honestly replied na hindi. And therefore they referred to me with this GTX 750 Ti instead. I then remembered this tip from a commenter named Lay and decided to buy it for unboxing and benchmarks. As a reintroduction, GTX 750 Ti was released also around 8 years ago. So this is also my first time buying an AFAX card. So I really don't know what to expect on its lifespan as this will not be my main GPU. No? One thing that I like with AFAX is they are straightforward on the VRAM capacity and type. So dito kita na 2GB DDR5 or GDDR5 type siya. Sa gilid ng box, it has some information on the resolution that it can handle. No? Sabi dito, kaya ng GPU na to ng 1440p at 75 Hz na display rate. No? And then 1080p for around 75 Hz din. Walang 4K kasi baka hindi pa uso yung 4K back then noong 2014. So yun lang yung nakikita kong interesting sa box. So yun, let's open the box. Sa loob, bubungad agad yung CD driver and may manual. So ito na yung GPU mismo, then wala nang laman yung box. So yung GPU, naka-wrap siya sa reddish pink na bubble wrap. And then sa loob, yung anti-static bag na mismo. Then ito na mismo yung card. Tapos may pink foam siya to protect the pins siguro sa likod. Medyo hindi uso tong ganito. So it has a fan na around parang 80mm yung height nito, no? Aesthetics, okay lang. It's not the prettiest pero hindi naman siya pangit. Tapos yung fan parang madaling i-service. So una, tatanggalin mo lang tong pin sa baba. Tapos itong fan shroud, naka-clamp lang siya dito sa taas saka sa baba. So you can actually pull this, no? So, ayan. Pwede mo na siyang palitan. So, hindi ko lang sure kung responsive yung AFAX. Pero you could probably email them to request for a fan and baka ipadala nila sa'yo. Hopefully, ipadala nila sa'yo. So, that's a good start from AFAX. Cooling performance-wise, parang sufficient naman. Probably not the best, but good enough. Yung cooling solution nila parang nasa GPU core lang. So, yung VRAM, exposed siya dito. So, walang cooling solution for the VRAM. I think hindi rin uso noong 2014 na may cooling solution for the VRAM. Pero you could buy a separate heatsink tapos ididikit mo siya dito. Which is, I think, kasya naman given the height, no? For the dimensions, no, hindi lang nasasaad sa website. So, sukatin natin. So, lengthwise, it's 18 cm and height is standard, no? Yung buong I/O bracket, 11.8 cm yung height. Then, 11 cm naman tong PCB niya mismo. And saktong dual slot card siya. Tapos, for the ports, may HDMI. Then, this is DVI. Then, VGA. As for the I/O bracket, medyo hindi ko lang gusto tong part na to, no? Hindi nakadikit yung dalawang I/O plate pa. Hindi nila pinagdikit. I'm very particular with this kasi sa case ko, medyo lost thread na yung screw. So, medyo bumababa siya dahil hindi na maganda yung kapit doon sa second screw. As for power requirement, this card requires 60 watts of power. So, walang power connector required. Kaya na i-supply ng motherboard mo yun through the PCIe Express connector. Sa likod, walang backplate, which is fine, no? Kasi even 1650 nowadays, no? Some of the 1650 nowadays, walang backplate. Then, medyo na-weirdoan lang ako sa screw nito. So, I'm not sure kung alam nung iba. Pero yung screw usually for the GPUs, spring type na screw para sure na even yung pressure sa heatsink. So, ito, may chance ka na mag-over-tighten ka sa isang side, no? So, pwede yung pressure nandito lang sa side na to. Tapos hindi pantay sa iba. I also found out na this was probably manufactured noong August 2018. based dito sa QC sticker, no? So as we stand, this card is a 3.5-year-old card. Nangongolekta na ito ng AMAG. Okay lang naman as long as it performs and tatagal. Ang problema ko lang, I really have no way to test kung tatagal ba talaga siya or hindi. Also, if you are wondering how this GPU performs versus GT 1030, in my estimate, GT 1030 is roughly similar to a GTX 750 non-TI. So this TI version is probably slightly stronger than the GT 1030. At least on my estimate, no. Ang advantage nitong GTX 750 Ti over the GT 1030 is that this is a GTX card. So meaning may NVENC, which may be good enough for streaming, no. I will also test that in my next video as well. So I guess na-cover ko na ito for now. Please do check my benchmarks in a week or two. May chance of delay lang since may OT work ako during the weekend. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Do like or dislike. Let us know in the comments below if you have experience with this brand. So kung matibay ba siya or hindi. And subscribe for more unboxing and benchmarks. Bye!